What's up, everybody? Hey, Yamez here with Island Metal Forge. It is Saturday, and you know what that means. Smoosh that like button and like that smoosh button. It's Forgin with Yamez. Hey, Hanneman, Adam, Sister Donut, how you doing, Monica? Gordon, thank you for the 3 pounds in super chats before I started. Makes me feel like Roy. Thank you very much. Corey, how you doing? Chris, Tech, Old Wolf, Old School. Trying to go by memory without having to scroll back up. Richard, Edwards, Taz, Walker. How you guys doing? Today I am going to work on a hammer. Gary, how you doing, brother? Neil, what's up? Yep, it's actually great. It's just with the live stream, I need to get some downloadable add-ons for the color correction to go in depth like I do with my videos. That really brings the color out. No Hobbits jokes today? No. I did see something about, no, that's not right. What's up, Matt? Dana, how you doing, brother? Yeah, what was I saying? Anyway, I really do want to get some color correction and some stuff to make the stream a little bit crisper, but especially down the line, a second better camera than the webcam that I use for my close-up shots. That's all down the line. I've got a lot of stuff coming up that I need to save the ducats for. Some of you may notice my welder is missing. Well, my arc welder crapped out on me. I don't know if the transformer went. I've got it sitting outside under a tarp right now because I don't have room to maneuver it because of the power hammer build. I'm just like, So I've got some coat hangers and my oxyacetylene torch, and I'm going to try and figure that out because it's going to be a while before I can get a new welder. I do have a small flux core welder. However, I do not trust I am welding much bigger pieces than what its maximum allows. Insert 10 minutes of hello here. Yes, hello. How you doing, Mule Kick? What's up? So today I am going to be working on a hammer, Atlantic 33, much like the one that was shown in Roy's video last night. However, it is going to be closer to a replica of mine, the rounding hammer. Hey Jeff, how you doing? But yeah, I've got the billet in there heating up and soaking through. How you doing, Josh, man? And yeah, keeping the fires lit, stoked, ready to go. Paused all my other projects that I was working on out here. I swear I was sweating up a storm. I had to go in and take my shirt off. That is too thick for wire feed unless you have a big machine and can apply transfer. Yeah, I agree. I did on the flux core just to see where I can go with it. The support beams that go between the anvil and the riser, I did kind of weld on the support beams to the riser because they're thinner steel. However, I haven't ground it off yet to check the welds. I'm not super happy with it. The reason I have that little welder is to do small stuff. So I've got, and it sucks because I just bought a bunch of welding rods for the project. Came out here and it didn't work. Hey Dwayne, how you doing? Yeah, I know I could weld with the oxy. That's a technique I would like to learn. And if that's all I can do right now, then that's all I can do. I do have a buddy, Scott, who's helping me build the power hammer that may be able to bring his welder over here, his stick welder over here, and, you know, take care of some of the big stuff here. So, hey, Spence. Yep. Exactly, Speargrass. So you all know this hammer is going to go over to across the pond, Mr. Speargrass. I feel real bad for how he's being treated on, you know, some people's videos, and I just want to show my support for Team Pirates. You know, a certain Mr. Pointless Wanderer is is giving him some crud in the videos. You have a tombstone Lincoln just like mine I can use. Where are you at, old wolf? If you're offering to send me or bring me a, I would love to. And if you're in a position, old wolf, to roll over here and hang out and help me weld some of the stuff together, you are more than welcome. Email me. I don't know where you are, though. Kentucky, woohoo, that's a drive just for some welding. That's a haul, I tell you what. That's a haul. Make a microwave stick welder. I don't know. I might try. It's hashtag Team Speargrass. If I get a hammer on it. Well, Neil, I'll be fair. About 130 miles from John's. Yeah, I'm a 13-hour drive from John's. Yeah, Neil. That's not. Yeah. That's all I'm saying about that. Ooh. Richard Edwards, $49.99, $50 super chat. Smoosh that like button and support our community. Man, I appreciate it. I super appreciate it. Give that man a line of applause. I'm just making sure this hammer billet's nice and toasty. I've got a few things to do. Uh-oh. Close. Confirm. Again. So I'm running through some stuff in a game I played. Yes, you guys are all. that was amazing. Thank you very much. Again, the super chats all go to help the channel. I am trying to set a bit aside, and a bit aside, and a bit aside. That will help me go towards a new welder. I say new. I don't think I'll buy a brand new welder. I don't have that, you know, kind of ducketry. But yeah. So much appreciated. It all goes to help. All right, let me pull this out and mark where I'm going to be. Where is my... I literally just had them. Oh, they're in the tub. Yes, the welder crapped out on me, Jeff. Let me turn that off. Hey, what's up, Denise? Alan, how you doing? $20 in from Gary Brown, Forgin. A little something towards another welder. Much appreciated. Good luck. Thank you. Much appreciated. Uh-oh, Josh Hasdra's in the Jesus. What's up, Josh? You gonna come over? I heard you knocking on my door. I was in the bathtub. Thank you very, very much, Gary. I appreciate it. Yeah, Josh, I was in the bathtub when you knocked the other day. You said that you wanted to show a buddy of yours a shot. I wish I'd have come out, but I wasn't answering the door for nothing. I was comfy. All right. Let me do this here. Just light taps to kind of set where I'm going to go with it. switch over from that, take a look. Got it nicely marked. Get it back high again and address you guys. Ow! Woo-hoo. Come back. Oh! Hey guys! Alright. Exactly, Adam. I have an extra Lincoln 220, only 2,400 miles or so away. Bring it on, Chris. Bring it on. Road trip. It's like Jeff Cran with the $20 super chat for your welder, and thanks for all the help. Man, email me anytime. I hope that the forge that you modified is working. One thing about, and you can ask Josh Hasdra if he's still here, because he's my brother, and he was there at the beginning. The kitty litter forge mold thing is great. I work towards getting something a bit more substantial for that fire pot, but it will work as a fire pot perfectly for now. You know, like it'll get you going. All right, who else is popping in? Sprinkled Donut Forge, $20 super chat to help get you a new home. I love you guys. Hey, Bubbo. You guys are awesome. And the applause are just filing in. Working all over town. I hear you, brother. Don Martin, how you doing? How's Billy? All right. A friend who wants me to make curtains and cushion for her window seat. Trying to figure out garbage material. Whew. Wish I could help you. Yeah, Josh, sorry about the mess in here. It's like a maze. I hope you guys didn't like cut yourself on all the metal I have. Jeff, yeah, the kitty litter fire pot needs like pretty much after you're done forging, let it cool, and then slap another layer of clay on it, and then let it dry overnight, and get to pretty much every day. That's what I found. But I was able to do quite a bit with it. I'm glad to hear that. Give him a hug for me, Don. Miss you guys. Hey, all. Just stopping in to say hi. Hi. Property you were looking at sold. Back to searching. If it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. Howdy, Rock Mike. And Alan, yes, Josh regularly comes to my shop. Well, not so much lately. He's busy. He's actually, he kind of gets founder's credit for all of this, you know. He was there helping me cut barrels and, you know, gather rocks and stuff for my first forge. He's a great man. Yeah. I tell you, it's really hot here for the leathers, but you can feel that through this shirt. Donna, I am making a hammer for speargrass. $5 in for the welder fund from Neil Graham. Man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. Thank you, brother. All right, back to some find it. Where'd you go? I suppose that's what you want, though. The metal will be the same color as the coals, right? Isn't that about the long and short of it? You can go with the strong arm power hammer. See if I can knock this out super quick to sweet. Wow, I gotta say, oh, $25 super chat in from, looks like, Rusty Hug Forge. Thank you, brother. Love you, appreciate it. Hey, metal man, what gave it away? Clean out some of the forge goobers right quick. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right. All right. Where was I at? Joel, what kind of welder you gonna get? Probably. I'm gonna keep my eye out for another Lincoln Tombstone. I really like that welder. I really, really do. But pretty much whatever I can find in my price range, and I don't even know what that is yet. It's my it just doesn't know it yet. Yeah. You guys, I'll get you one up here, Rusty. Up, Mr. Allen. Don't forget you yet. Josh needs to come over here and make himself a hammer. I'll tell you what. That's all right, Denise. Math gives me a headache too. That's why I like Roy's live stream, that the project he's doing in the live stream. He's like, I don't need to math it out. I just know it needs to be this, this, and this. It's all about it. Yamez, is it something you can fix, or is it still too far gone? I've got continuity across the selector switch. I've got continuity on the power switch, and the fan comes on. I dusted it off, turn it on. It just won't draw enough power to spark. I believe I am about 90% sure it is a bad transformer. So take it in, because I do like the Lincoln, may take it into a welding shop and see if they can take a look at it. Oh. Hey, Dogbone. I'll get you a hammer here soon, Hubcap. $5 in from Mule Kick. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. Much, much appreciated. I also got to get one for Bob, and I got to get one for Hans. Hans Groff, Charming How Forge, the creator of Johnny Sharko. The Hammer Shark. Do. Hey, John, how you doing? I've got to look into it. If it is the Transformer, that's like the big money of it. I'll have to come and go. All right, John, I'll see you in and out. Hey, Green Bee. It's like $10 in from Wiley. Just popped in. Thank you very much, good sir. Guten Tag, Green Bee. All right. Tell you, I kind of feel like I'm cheating using this gigantic hammer. I really do. I might go back at this stream and watch the count how many strikes it took me to punch this. Get back up here. Well, I think I'm through, guys. Yeah. Get out of there. Yep. Through it. All right. Bing, bing. Rock Forge. Soak back up and get up here and read the chat. All right. Y'all just talking amongst yourselves. I get you. You know, I hear you. I will keep an eye out for one. That's a hammer making hammer. Yeah, it is. Yeah, dog, it does. Right. I gotta check it out. I appreciate everything, guys. You guys are awesome. Was that only my second heat? Two heat. Oh. Sweet. Looks like the U.S. Saturday drinking game with Yamez officially started. Right on. Grilling had to catch up. Yeah, man. 24 hits to hit it all the way through. Man. And I ain't even tired. I am going to switch to a 3-pounder though. Maybe. What do y'all think? Keep going with the big one? I got to drift that sucker. Well, actually right now I got to do the finish punch in the eye. I got to widen it up a little bit, and then I can go ahead and knock the fullers in. Heavy forge. I usually punch holes with my fingers. Yeah, just grab the steel, hold it, go punk, done. I love it. Hey, Wayne. We do a little bit, opening the hole a little bit more here. And then I'll switch over, not move this anvil out the way, pull the guillotine tool up, and knock it out. Took only 2 heats. Can Bob do that fast? Yeah, I bet Bob easily can do that fast. Hey, Richard Solomon, how you doing, brother? Watch me use the big one, make the shoulder hurt. I might use the big one just to finish opening this hole up a smudge. Yeah, that's a big one. And let me see if I can do anything about the color on this. Too dark. Too light. I think that'll work. Let's see if that works. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. Uh-oh. Drink. Drink. Tell ya, getting sweat in my eyes here. Lost it for a second. Drink, drink. All right. what y'all are saying about me. Yeah, it's never realized how clumsy you are until you start smithing. The hammer looks bigger than the head of my treadle hammer. It's, I want to say a 11 or 12 pound hammer. Alright. Nice, Adam. Almost done with the press. Smoosh that like button, like that smoosh button, guys. Share the stream. Yep. Alrighty. Yeah, I think maybe I'll switch over to a different hammer. Something I can be a little bit quicker with. Jono? 5 drink. Drink. And one more heat on it. Ought to be good. I gotta flip my headband over here. Get it to a dry side. Yeah, I think that's something that Alex Steele started, if I recall. You drink whenever there's a drop forge. Speaking of drink, I need a drink myself. Nice and toasty hot. Ah. All right. You only brought one beer. You knew you were watching me. of this good stuff down the... All right. That hammer back to heat it up. All right. You catch up when you get home. All right. I have a feeling Bob's talking trash. No, he's not. All right, Richard, you have a great night. Yep, every time I drop something, don't I? Please don't drop words anything else. I can't promise, but I'll try, Neil. All right? I can't promise, but I'll try. Woo! Ah. I definitely need to get hotter than that. Trouble is, I've been maintaining this fire most of the day, and I haven't done a full-on forge clean out. I usually start the show with a fresh fire. And I didn't do that today. Hey, Jim! Gonna have them all loaded. There you go, Speargrass. Stefan, good evening. Next week's show might actually be the special giveaway show. And Bob, I spoke to Anson briefly. My idea is possibly, I know you're busy, but possibly me, you, and Anson all meet up over at Scott's, because he's got the room, and do just a big old celebration party hammer-in live show, you know, for the 2000. I'm like 7 away. Whoa, how you doing? All right, that's got it. Hammer-ins are awesome. Well, that's all good and done. Now, I've got a bit of maneuvering to do. To bring the guillotine out. Alright. This up out the way. Yeah, I haven't even talked to Scott about it, Bob. It's a thought I had this morning. Ah. All right. Just a few things I gotta do. Set up. I like to clamp this down nice and tight. Make sure it don't go nowhere. What's up, Odd Wolf? Any word on Project Seth? Yes, I posted a bit of an update. What had happened is, with the fires, then the flooding, then COVID, once COVID hit, like mail over there pretty much stopped, and what has happened was the people who were running the raffle that was going to be had, what they did was they checked with me, and I'm sure nobody would mind. They sent all the stuff over to, and not just the stuff from us, but the stuff from everybody, all to Seth, and for him to sell off as he needs to. He is, thanks to everybody, he is on his way, he is rebuilding his shop. So it didn't just drop. I posted a link to one of those on my Forge page, on Island Metal Forge Facebook page. Yeah, and he is hugely thankful. I don't know if he's up and running. He might be up and walking, but up and running. I gotta do a camera test. See what that looks like. Maybe move. Shrink that down some. Oh, that's good where it's at. Yeah. That's not too terrible. Is it now? Hey, Mountain Crit, how you doing? Let's not talk about the middle of Australia. I hear you, brother. I hear you. What's up? All right. He posted an update yesterday on Facebook. Yeah, exactly. Real world progress. And $15 super chat in from Charming Hollow Force. Stopping to say hello, and I'm not gonna love you. I have guests. Give them all hugs from Yamez. Thank you very much. I love you, brother. I was touting Donnie Sharko earlier. Thank you very much. Yes! Hey, Randy! Yeah, Randy, this is it, and then I've got to do one more thing for tech. Cat makes it to work church tomorrow. Make sure to wish her a happy B-Day. Cat Van Forge, happy birthday, Cat Van Forge, just in case you're listening. I love my apron from Knut's Leather. This thing is awesome. It's like 90 something degrees today, and I can't, I've got to wear this loose clothing just to breathe. Alrighty. That wasn't a drop forge. That wasn't a drop forge. I don't know what's wrong with me. All right. All right. Where did I put my drink? I said it somewhere. Oh, there it is. All right. Got a freaking Yamez windmill over here. Thank you, Hanneman. That wasn't a drop. Those weren't drop forges. Those weren't drop forges. I spoke to my neighbor last night, and he's a truck axle I can have. Hammer steel. Yeah, brother. Speaking of smaller stock, this is moving ahead with the claw hammer. It's coming along nicely. Let me try getting a good clean shot of it. I split the what's-a-majoogie, the claw part. And drifted that hole today. So I'm drifting everything. Whoo! Hashtag doing work. I like that. I gotta do a bit of a fire pit cleanup here. Just running out of space to put ash, clinker, and all that fun stuff. All right. What did I miss? Oh, y'all are trying to sneak one in on me. Beating breaks off the guillotine tool. I want to thank everyone here for their support. $9, $10 super chat in from man. I want to thank you for your support. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Tina, how you doing? Robert and your son. Hello, Robert and Tina's son. How you doing? Robert's bragging big time about me. And today's your birthday? Tina! Happy birthday! Let me see. I do weird, like, off-key William Shatner-esque birthday songs. So, no, it's Tina Robinette's birthday. So, you go, happy birthday, Tina. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Tina. Happy birthday to you. Your son's name is Ribby. All right, Ribby. How you doing, Ribby? I see the correction, Tina, and I ignore it. Happy birthday, Tina. Much love. Woo-hoo-hoo. And then some more coal going. Yerp. I'm getting dirty today. Sing it, Yamez. New nickname with the community, Ribby Ribbonette. How you doing, Robbie? Great to have you here. Yamez Shatner. He's saying I overact. So what are we cooking in the forge tonight? Today, it looks like a nice hammer. It is a nice hammer. Yours was yesterday? Oh, yes, that's right. I thought I could have sworn I was, if I'm being completely honest, yesterday was kind of, the past few days of work have been kind of a wash for me. I've been so insanely busy at work that like I've been getting off and just kind of sitting there. Happy birthday, Randy. Would you like a song too, my friend? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Randy. Happy birthday to you. All right. It's not a drop forge. I just rotated my my hat and I'm already sweating through it. Bringing it back up after bringing the temperature back up after the go with the fire. The dad from Catch Me If You Can. God, I don't know. I need to get a chat monitor over here too. I'm like doing yoga to read the chat. Demonetized. Catch you later, Richard. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right. That ought to be hot enough. Later, Gordon. It's really weird. Atlantic 33 moves really easily. But I'm just having a beast of a time putting these colors in. I think the fire pot's clogging up. Yeah, I'm covered in soot every time I turn the crank, it's blowing soot at me. Got to get it back up to that glorious proper temperature. You need to swing a short-handled sledge at that thing. Maybe the 8-pounder. You know what? I had some pretty lucky work with the big hammer. I think I'll do that. Hey, Chewy, how you doing? Sally Creek, what's up? Put that guillotine in the striking anvil and smooch the crap. That guillotine is in a striking anvil. Let me switch back to camera 3 here. I don't know if you guys can quite see it. Just go to camera 2. Solo. Yeah. Yep. But let's give it a C. Smoosh that like button, like that smoosh. It's like I'm in time for the big hammer. Yeah, Ty, yeah you are. Hey, Nineveh, how you doing, brother? I miss you. I ain't seen you in a hot minute. I'll let that thing soak through real well. I think that's what it is. I lost the majority of the heat on it and haven't brought it back up to full heat yet. So let me bring it up to full heat. Then it ought to really, really move like butter. Now you want lasagna? I'll take some lasagna. You know, cake is like dessert lasagna. Don't get greedy, as James would say. I don't know that saying. That handle is very short. I don't typically use this hammer. Now it's moving. Yeah, it did much better. Really though, I'm pretty sure it was the heat. Henry St. Forge. What's up, brother? Yeah, what is Pav? What's the makeup of A33? I'm legitimately not sure. I'm legitimately not sure what the makeup of A33 is. It is a proprietary steel from the Atlantic Steel Company. It's Atlantic 33. What's up, J-Boat? Awesome to have you, Henry. Yeah, this camera really doesn't like this color. What's up, champ? Yeah, I gotta check the color for that. That happened last stream too, where all of a sudden the color just went way off. You know? All right, let's try that. Does that look better? There you go, Ty. The real test is how it handles the heat. There we go. All right. The nicely fullered bit. I am sweating like a hog here. Putting the other side in. All right. Take a chit-chat break and break me off a piece of that chit-chat break. A bit of frozen water. I'm doing fantastic today. Thanks, Adam. It's going to be a rounding hammer. I can make you one, Randy. One of these days. My goal is to have an Island Metal Forge hammer in everybody's hands. Oh. For S-hooks, should one use square stock or round stock? Either or, Stefan. Square stock works nicely, and you can give a nice twist on it. Round stock works nicely, and it gives a nice, simple look. Sorry, Chris. In the words of the drill instructor, drink water. Yep, trying to. Donna, hey, Yamez, I gotta run and get ready for work, but I'll holler at you later. Have a wonderful day. You have a wonderful day, Miss Martin, Mrs. Martin, Donna. Just trying to find a clean spot to wipe my glasses. Isn't just gonna smear them Find a spot that's not drenched in sweat. And ugh. Was lagging your back. Welcome back. Keep the cup. Yeah, that's a good idea. Clean rags. Well, I've got a box of rags. I've got a paper towel dispenser out here. Back up the heat. So what? It could be cooling this down some too. That's nice and toasty. Yeah, my quench tub is like steaming. It's 90 degrees and my quench tub is steaming. I'm not a stalker. Oh, Adam. I'm not a stalker, but I'm wearing a shirt. Nice. That water is warm. All right. Yeah. Maybe I'll need to get a second headband out here. Woo-hoo-hoo. What I ought to do is bolt this thing to the ground, but then I can't, you know, move it around like I like to. Alright, somebody's cracking jokes and I'm curious. Maybe I will switch over to the big one again. Got some tools to make a hammer as well. Still haven't though since September. Man, it's fun. This is going to be hammer number 15. I know that's not a lot to some people, but man, that big hammer wears you out. Tell you what. But knocking stuff loose here. What flavor of steel do I use for the hammers? I use, my favorite to use, the ones that I'm, selling are Atlantic 33. But I also use 1045 and 4140. Most of them have been Atlantic 33. Hey, Hoover, how you doing? And not a drink and pop the vice off. And not drop Forgin. Ooh. Formed and popped a blister. 2. Nice. Yamez, what you making? I am making a hammer. Swing it Yamez style like a window? Sure. Let me take another breather before I go ahead and do that kind of a move again. Whoo! Alrighty. Yeah. Got these freaking bald face hornets flying around today, and man, they are annoying. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. Get out of here. All right. Hey, Bill, how you doing, brother? All right. Alex, you said you wanted to see the windmill arm again? All righty. Alrighty. I suppose in this heat I shouldn't have made, worked on drifting another hammer today. About killed my arm. Thanks, guys. For those of you leaving, yeah, I'll see you guys all in church tomorrow morning. Later, old wolf. Glad to have you here, brother. Nice shot of rum, topped with pineapple juice, and a dash of Bernadine. I think these bald-faced wasps, hornets or whatever, are building a nest directly above my lights. I just hear them up there. Hoo-wee. There goes his shoulder. No, it doesn't hurt. It's just, it's hot. I'm tired. It's not, my shoulder's perfectly fine right now. $20 super chat in from Champ. That was some swinging. Thanks, brother. I appreciate being appreciated. Love ya. That should be a sticker or a t-shirt, a silhouette of the windmill. Just like me standing there at an anvil with the four-arm windmill thing. I know I haven't made new ones in a while, but what do y'all think of the t-shirts that I do have available? I've been meaning to pick one of mine up. I got the palm tree ones, but I've got that Forge Your Own Happiness one with the Moabos, smiling Moabos. What do y'all think of that one? I know one of you, somebody bought one. I do know that. Swinging for the fences. Got a bedroom floor to install tomorrow? I hear you, Dana. Yeah, I would have been able to, I'm back to working on Sundays, like back over at Windfall. Tomorrow, though, I'm not, because it's been that kind of a week at work that we're just not doing it. So I'm going to be back up with Scott's to see what we can do up there. Giggles loves her palm tree one. Nice. Yeah, that one's always available. I've got the clip art one is the one that I have. The cartoon one. But I mean, you know, I've got basically her drawing tattooed. You know what? I've looked into it before, getting a custom print Hawaiian shirt, and I would love to get the crossed palms, palm and crossbones Hawaiian shirt. I'd love that. What's up, Bigness? Do you got any with pockets, Yamez? The only ones on my Teespring or on Teespring that have pockets are like they're multicolored shirts. They're weird. It's not like a t-shirt with pockets. And they're like $10 extra for those. And it's like, I really didn't want to do that. You know, I am going to be looking into Redbubble to see if I can transfer some of my designs to Redbubble, because I believe they have pocketable t-shirts. Pocketable t-shirts? Chewy, feel free to email me if you're truly interested. I don't say prices out loud in live streams or on videos. Personal preference, but they are on the affordable end. Yeah, I've had quite a few people let me know that they're very happy with them. Oops. And stop it, guys. And quite a few people asked me that they wanted to buy one, and I said, email me, and then they never emailed me one way or the other. Yeah, see where John gets his done. They all have pockets. I will have to look into that. I think he uses Redbubble, but I'm not positive. Either that or he gets them made and has them in store and then ships them out. I don't have that kind of capital at this moment. Redbubble only allows print on one side. That's why I stopped trying with Redbubble. Yeah, exactly, Denise. It's like the pocket ones are like ridiculously more expensive. It's like maybe you can sew a pocket onto one for him. Yeah, email or get a hold of me through Facebook. That works too. You know, Mr. Nichols. See you later, Oddwood. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I design all my t-shirts to have two sides. Actually, the way they're kind of designed, especially, you know, the main art is on the back so that when you're wearing your apron, you can still see it. You know, I learned that trick working in kitchens. The employee shirts, you know, had all the stuff, the staff and all that stuff on the back, so that when you're wearing your apron, it could be read. He says it's not the same. Oh. Hello, Curiosity in the Forge. How you doing, Alan? You can look that up. Yeah, absolutely, Chewy. Or you can look up Yamez. My personal profile is basically only for blacksmithing and, you know, some family stuff. Not everybody adds me as a friend, and it's like not a single bit of it is private. I don't post anything online that I don't want people to know, you know. So, yeah, Yamez Zace, you know, Island Metal Forge, Yamez Zace, all that fun stuff. I will say, the business pages on Facebook, when you message a business, we don't get notifications for that. Like we don't get an alert. It's weird. It's annoyingly weird. But yeah, we don't speak that name, the Hannerman. I've been going by Yamez for like 15, going on 20 years now, and yeah, it's more people know me as Yamez than they know me as James. You know, like I don't think I would even respond if I were to be walking down the street and somebody were shouting, "Hey James!" I just wouldn't think they're talking to me. Oh. All right, more windmill arm for you, Alex. Come on. Woo. That's about right. Just needs to be rounded and clean a little bit. Thank you, Chewy. Yeah, man. Getting my workout in. Show y'all where it stands. switch cameras. Yeah. Right, Ellen? You're on the list. Don't worry. Only trouble is I'm using a fairly expensive steel. So I'm pretty much, for every one that I make, or for every one that I sell, I can buy like 2 more billets and the handles to go with it and all the stuff. One hammer sold pays for making like 2.5 more after time and money is all kind of, or time and material cost is all into it. The steel for this is $4 an inch. But I don't remember if I asked you, but what do you... I'll wait. You can con me into it, Yamez. Tomorrow I forge my big rounder. Nice! Do it! Oh, what do you do? I am an electrician by day. And yeah, this week has been, what do I use to keep my steel from rusting? Depending on the project, I either use beeswax, boiled linseed oil, champ juice, or what is it called? Where is it? I haven't used it in a while, but well, Johnson's paste wax and butcher block conditioner. All those different things for different things. No, Ben, that's not, I don't know, I didn't say a price. Okay. No. Oh, I get it from a place, I get it from my guild, well, the old guild hall, and I think that's what I buy. That's the price. It's maybe $3.50 an inch. If you buy it through the dealer or through a dealer or something like that, and add shipping, comes out to about $4 something an inch. I get a decent deal on it. $10 in from Metal Man. Thank you, Kenneth. Yes, I'm glad you guys are loving the new series. Really am glad you guys are loving the new series. I've just recorded another one today. Yeah, I just recorded another one today. It's not an anvil one. It's hammers, going over the different hammers. I don't know how exactly I'm going to edit it all together yet. It's going to be tricky, but I go over a bunch of beginner hammers. And after that, I do want to, I've got an idea for the Sprinkled Donut wooden mallet challenge. But I'm trying to find the right piece of wood, because I want it to, my idea is to take like a small tree branch, strip the bark off of it, and then wrap it, have like a pound of wood or so, and then wrap it in a spiral of a pound of metal, and then force some nails to nail it on, or something. That's my idea, but all the wood on my property that's not up in the trees is dead wood. And yeah, if you haven't heard about it, Sprinkled Donut Forge is doing a challenge. It's the Make a Mallet challenge, and it's feeding the flies today. And I recommend you guys go check it out. Not in that video. I do talk about, briefly talk about Hammer Shark. Hammer Shark will come into another video in the series when I discuss the different types of hammers and what they do. Thank you, Sally. Michael, hey, get you some of that Florida gator wood. That stuff is kind of cool. Yeah. Um, it's probably just going to be a piece of pine because I got pine trees all over the place. Um, yeah. Yes, make a mallet challenge. Thank you, Speargrass. I don't know if I actually changed the options on my keyboard, but it's not showing me what I type while I type it. And if you are talking about my message before I dot, was saying that it would be sweet to have that big long piece of 4140. There you go. Yeah, I've seen some really cool mallets. I apologize profusely, Duncan. I've wanted to get in on it since the beginning. But I got this idea and I can't get it out of my head and I don't want to settle for anything less. I really don't. You know, like, I can't see me just going, well, I can't do that, so I'm just going to take a 4x4, cut it and put it on a handle and call it a mallet. But I like what you're doing, make a small 2-pound mallet. Yeah, Ignis, I think the idea of the challenge is to be creative with limitations that it has to be a small mallet that weighs 2 pounds. I even thought of, oh, I forgot to change the kit. Good looking out, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, Shane. I did have a thought and dismissed it too sweet, but if anybody out there can do it, here's an idea for the Make Mallet Challenge. All right? Take your rounding hammer, get yourself some wooden ends, and forge yourself some clips out of spring steel that clip into the fullers, you know, so that you can take your 2-pound rounding hammer and clip on, and you have a wooden mallet head. At least we're not looking at his groin. Right? Heel kick? Yeah. High weight, low surface area. Here, I'm over here like articulating with my hands, and you guys are staring at my thighs. But yeah. Hey, Ed, how you doing, brother? Gonna have to watch the feed later. I was making a hammer. It's nothing. The only special part about it is I was doing a windmill technique that Hannerman likes, and it's all for good fun. Also, for those of you who didn't catch the punching of the eye, I punched the eye in 2 heats, 24 hits, 2 heats and 24 hits to punch the eye. But kind of like an orbital sand. I'm not that technical to know, but I had the idea of clipping on to the fullers. Drill out the center and fill with sand. I would do it because the idea is to have a mallet, not a dead hit. So fill it with sand and epoxy, maybe. Stand on the anvil if you're gonna crow, Yamez. I ain't gonna crow. I'm tired, guys. So, yeah, I appreciate all of you guys today. The super chats, thank you all. I can't thank you enough. I mean, I feel pandering or I feel like bad sometimes. All I did was mention that when my welder crapped out on me and I was knocking my power hammer off to the side, and you guys were like, "Oh, we'll get your back." It's like, thank you so much. I mean, seriously, thank you. Next month's YouTube draw is going to really help a lot when it comes to getting a welder. Really. Hey, Holler, how you doing, man? I couldn't do this without you guys. It really helps. Really helps is when you guys share the stream, or I mean, share the videos and talk about, like the first fire series. If you're in a lot of the Facebook groups, it's a perfect place to say, hey, this works as an anvil. Check out this video, or here's this and this, blah blah blah. $10 in from Sprinkled Donut Forge. Brother, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Is that a tube hat, Yamez? Yes, it is. Yes, Jeff. Community. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Horror movie night. What's the movie? I really wish Peninsula was out. The sequel to Train to Busan. I might rewatch Train to Busan just because I can't wait for Peninsula to come out. Forge family, again, I apologize. It's hard to know what you're typing when it doesn't show up on your screen. Looks like you're doing all right, Neil. I appreciate you guys. Not a problem, Sally. Sally Creek. Yeah. I also feel bad that last week's stream had to end early. That's not a bad idea, Bill. Select playlist, because if you do watch all, if you select a playlist to do a watch through, you get a bit more, I think. Lone Wolf, how you doing? So what does Yamez mean, and where are you from originally? It was like sounding extremely tired and tanked. I am. Lone Wolf, welcome. Yamez is a nickname. I was born up in Virginia. And then I was out here in the Outer Banks area till I was about a toddler, and my mom brought me up to Chicago, where I lived there till early 20s, and then moved to Key West. Lived there for about 10 years, and Irma chased me out and brought me up here, and I've been up here for the past 3 years, forging. Yamez was a nickname because the Chicago Hispanic community, James. My name was James. James, and over time, my family would nickname, hey James, Yams, yeah, and then it turned into Yamez. And so Yamez is a nickname based off of a mispronunciation or weird, over-exaggerated pronunciation of James. Just make sure you turn your Wi-Fi on. I made a mistake and burned through all my data. See, I got unlimited data. Doesn't bother me one bit. That big hammer, yeah, that did wear me out a bit. But I'm in Caratoke, North Carolina, just on the Outer Banks. I hated every minute in Chicago. The only good thing up in Chicago is that I had family there. That's the only good. No offense to anybody from Chicago or living in Chicago or that likes Chicago, but just the society up there, the clicks, oh, it drove me insane. And I'm a water baby, so being so far away from the water, from the ocean, oh, it drove me insane. Yeah, that's the other thing. There's so many Jameses out there. So you know what? I'll stick with Yamez. He may. Well, Yamez, they call it the Windy City because it blows. Absolutely, Ben. Absolutely. Jaime. Yeah, I know a few Jaimes. But yeah, anyway, for those of you new to the end of my streams, we do something here called, we say goodnight to the fire, basically kind of a thank you for, providing us with entertainment and the fuel needed to get a job done. I'll go over, show you guys where I'm at with that nice 2-pound hammer. It will be when it's all said and done. But it is time to end the stream and do some goodnight fire. So I like this. I would like to make an actual video on this, but I have a vision in my head and I'm not quite sure how I want to film that yet. And make a t-shirt for Goodnight Fire based on a drawing that Caitlin Barrett sent up. So yeah, do Goodnight Fire here. Transition it, and it is looking like a proper beaterator. So if you know the words, talk along, I guess. Yeah. Here we go. Good night, everybody. You guys are all awesome. I appreciate it. I'm getting attacked by mosquitoes. Good night, fire. Good night, cold. Good night, embers. Good night, glow. Good night, hammer. Good night, tongs in the rack. Good night, steel. All types of electricians, from yellow to black. Anvil is quiet. Still is the tweer. Good night, blacksmiths. Everywhere. Yeah, I'm mainly residential, but yeah, all kind. I've done it all. You guys have a wonderful night.